girls could get every day.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Champagne Confessions, episode 1. I'm Italy Murphy.
I'm K Spice.
And I'm Case King. Y'all, we made it, man.
We made it. We're here.
Oh my gosh, it was so tough.
It was a long road.
So it was a long 3 months. Like
Yes.
we talked about doing this for a long time, but actually executing things. I'm kind of proud of us though, y'all. We made
did it.
deadlines. We actually met the deadlines.
Not always easy.
And I'm the number one procrastinator.
Nah, I think I got you beat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
got you beat.
I'll take third place.
But no, we're here. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Like, we're really, really good friends. Our conversations are great, and we just decided that we wanted to kind of share that with other people. So
Let's tell them what brought us here, who we are, what we do. Go ahead. We'll start with you.
Start with me?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. All right, well, like I said, I'm Case King, and I am an LGBTQ promoter. I've been doing it for a long time. I know a lot of the gays, but, a lot of my friends are straight, and, I'm a people person. I also, I love kids.
she's being modest right now, by the way, but I'm going to let her finish. Go ahead. I'm going to let you finish.
Please.
Go ahead.
Let me finish. We get into it all the time, man.
Yes.
But I love kids. I love people, and and I like to talk. I never kind of be able to address to the world being raw, so I talk to my friends and stuff about what I be going through and everything, but look, we here and we just gonna talk about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's a little bit about me. A little bit.
Okay.
What about you, K Spice?
Okay. I am K Spice. I am a radio personality on the all-new Hot 97.9. Catch me Saturdays from 3 to 6 p.m. That's the plug, the promo.
You better promote, bitch.
You better promote. So
You
make
better
sure
promote.
you tune in. But yeah, what brought me in? I'm like the third wheel to this friendship. I connected with these ladies, and we sit and we talk for hours, have deep conversations. So it was only right.
Yeah.
It was only right. It felt good.
Right. It feels good. It feels good now.
And what about you, the
Italy
Italy
Murphy.
Come on, stop it, seriously.
Lola, she likes that shit.
No, I don't.
The Italy Murphy.
Stop. No, seriously, I hate when you do that. No,
Okay.
I'm Italy Murphy. Currently, I am a North Carolina realtor, so I'm in real estate. I aspire to get into development and, different things like that in the real estate world. I'm also, my passion is fashion. So I'm a fashion designer also. I've designed a collection of swimsuits. And then I have an online boutique too, fifthandmelrose.com. That's my plug. Check it out. But yeah, that's really a little bit about me. I'm down to earth. These are my friends. We just like to talk. We keep it real, and we want to share our realness with everybody else. You know.
So,
I didn't do my promo though.
okay.
Hive on Thursday.
Go ahead.
Hive on Thursday.
Hive on Thursdays. If you
Yeah.
haven't been, you don't know what you're missing.
Come on
It is a
now.
vibe.
They
Yeah,
get
definitely
lit
a
on
vibe.
Thursday.
They did all that little process. I was gonna keep that out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even want to do that. Hive on Thursdays.
Yes.
Each and every Thursday night, right here downtown Raleigh. We are here at the Fabulous Club. Where are we? Hot. Catch me. All right.
Yeah.
So, we call this Champagne Confessions. So, let's go ahead and find out what we confessing.
What we confess? But
What
can
you
we
feeling?
sip? Can we
Okay.
sip?
What's in your glass?
I
think we all on the same thing today.
Yeah. what is
Actually,
this?
I have a little ace of spades today. I'm feeling a little bougie
Oh,
today.
you see how
Oh,
she
see?
did that?
Yeah, just a little bit.
What the color?
What y'all drinking?
Me and Casey, we on Clico, Clique, however you want to say it. But we feeling nice and bubbly today.
We are feeling nice and bubbly. You know me. Listen, I'm with the bougie. I'm gonna keep it raw. I'm with the bougie.
Girl,
I would
wow.
normally have my Tito's and cranberry. That's what I like,
I
Tito's.
cannot stand Tito's.
But I am.
We're not. First of all, let me. What's your definition of bougie? Because you're not about to sit here and call me bougie because I like nice things. There's
Okay.
a difference in being bougie and being liking nice things.
You see,
I
she
mean,
took
but-
it personally. So
Yeah,
Casey
I
wasn't
did.
talking
and this
about
is
it.
how it's
She
gonna
took
be.
my-
This is how it's gonna be all season. It is gonna be like this.
So
Because-
are you going to answer the question?
I am.
What makes a person bougie?
Bougie.
Okay, because you were late. You got a room downtown. Oh, let's get it popping, honey. Let's talk about it. Let's confess.
All right.
But at the end of the day, let's look. You got something in your cup. I got something here. Let's salute.
Let's salute first episode.
First episode, Champagne Confessions. Let's go with it, man. What we talking about today?
So what did we confess in? Well, we talked about our businesses, and I love to talk about relationships. You love to talk about relationships, and you definitely love to talk about relationships. So let's mix the two. How is it with business and relationships?
Oh, I'm going first. That's why y'all put me in the middle. I'm going first.
If you're comfortable. If not, we could go ahead and toss it that way.
I'll start. Business and relationships for me. One person that started me out, like when I first started doing parties, always said I kind of need to keep my partners away from the club.
Really?
Kinda, because, it's hard. I have to be this flirtatious person. I have to flirt to everybody. I have to get my crowd. I have to mingle. And a lot of attention gets off the relationship a little bit when they come to the club.
I'm going to disagree with you on that. And the
Okay.
reason why I'm going to disagree is because ultimately I feel like when you're in a business, when you have a business and you have a partner, the only way to really make your partner feel comfortable with what you have going on is for them to see what your day of work is, or to see what your night of work is. So if I was dating you and that was what your profession was, I'm going to want to see what my girl
You being
is.
nosy.
I mean, I want to be nosy too,
I
but
can't,
no, I'm going to want to see what my partner is doing. So at the end of the day, I don't think it's leaving.
I met mine at the club.
Okay.
They know what I do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Well,
I'm just saying, and sometimes, definitely you want the support, but I'm talking about my field, okay? Being at a club is difficult with knowing that you have other women, other men at the club. It's just hard to be able to.
But I would assume that anybody who is in bed with you or in a relationship with you, they would automatically know what comes with being in the club field. And
they know, but who wants to do that all the time? I'm in the club all the time.
so then you need to just be single then.
Exactly.
Like, I don't understand.
No, not necessarily. It's just you have to get somebody that understands and it's okay with it. That's
So
all.
what do you think is the most difficult part about being in a business and in a relationship? Is it the time?
For me,
is it the communication? What is
It's
it?
the women. It's the women.
Oh my God.
It's the women. It's hard. It's a lot of beautiful women.
So it's the
Out
temptation.
here.
It's the temptation. Is what
It's
you're
not
saying.
that, because I don't tempt no more. Like,
So-
I used to be.
So what is it then? Because you're saying it's the women. So what
to
aspect
them,
of it being
they
women?
might see other attractive women coming my way. Like, and I'm just telling them to come to the club. But on their eyes, they might see, insecurities and everything can
that
come.
was a slight little flex. I heard that. That was a slight flex.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's beautiful people all around. But I think, quote unquote, I'm not gonna put my relationship out. We
Of
can
course,
talk,
of
but
course.
we are, we're in a good place. They understand, and it works for me for what I have right now. But I'm saying to other people, it might be a little difficult.
So what about what you're into? Because obviously you do radio, and that creates a larger platform for you.
Okay.
So how do you feel as far as like your dating? Do men feel knowing that you have a large platform like that?
Well, for the record, I am single, so another promo. But no, I kind of make it clear that I have to sell it. I have to sell it. So when I'm in public, I give hugs, I give kisses, and I feel like you have to be a strong person to know
To date someone
to
in
date
entertainment.
someone who's
Yes.
in entertainment. Like, it's like dating a basketball player. Like, what's gonna come with that territory. We're not gonna get into all that, but what comes with that territory. So you gotta be strong-willed, and you gotta know, like, I'm with you.
Right.
No matter what I do at the end of the night, and when I come home drunk, I'm with you, and you're gonna
Right.
get all this drunkenness. And
Right.
if you secure with that, I think
should
we're
be
gonna
good.
make it.
Yeah.
I haven't found him yet who can handle it, but
Another promo.
we'll get there. I'm not rushing it, because I know what I'm looking for, and the right person is going to come and be able to handle my situation, because I'm not stopping.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like you can't stop your grind for nobody.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Right.
That makes a lot
That
of sense.
is.
she turned her head to the right. What about
Yeah,
you?
what about you, Miss
She
D.
told-
Illy Murphy?
What about you?
We're gonna be saying that all episode. The
Illy Murphy.
Please hashtag that.
My problem isn't so much because obviously my profession is not in entertainment.
Right.
I think my problem that I run into with dating is because I'm like a socialite. Like, I know a lot of people. So some people may not know how to handle the fact that I know this person and that person and this person and that person, and then it could become like, well, what was your relationship with this person, or what was your relationship with that person, when all actuality it probably was just a friendship. Well, more than likely it was a friendship, but that's where I run into issues at. And then on top of it, I think the bigger issue for me is more that I am like an alpha female. And that's my
We've
problem.
talked about this.
Yeah, my problem
talked
is
about
not
this.
so much my business. My problem is I don't know how to shut the fuck up. I'm gonna be real. I don't, and I'm working on it. I'm
You're
working
terrible.
on learning to. No, I'm seriously. I'm working on learning
But
to
no,
be.
like, it's crazy she brought this up because we actually had this conversation recently, and it's like, you know, a lot of people say, oh, girls don't want nice guys, and it's not true. What did we discuss last night? It's not true that we don't want nice guys, but we want a guy that can handle our
masculinity.
energy.
Yeah.
Like, we come with a very masculine energy. It's not until we feel comfortable with the man that we will release our feminine energy.
Thank you. And it takes a man that's very secure within himself and his masculine energy to be able to accept my masculine energy.
Exactly.
You know, that's just how it is. And
Well,
then I grew up, my mother was like, you know, a single mom. Like, she took care of me and my sister. And, you know, you have to, when you grow up watching somebody do it all, like, you aspire to be that. And I mean, I'm a hustler in nature. I'm just like my mom. So, I mean, you know.
I tell people all the time, I never want a man to control me, but I like a man who knows how to handle me.
Yeah.
And it's a fine
good way to
line
put it.
between the two. It's a very fine line. Like, know how to handle me, know how to let me go, know how to reel me in. And it's like, it's not, we don't have to talk about it.
You like that
just
shit in the
know.
bedroom too, don't you?
We're not going to talk about my
Hey,
personal.
man.
You in my business.
Okay.
Don't do that.
In my business.
We keeping it raw, man. Listen, I don't let these cameras fool you,
It's a
man.
little too
Let's
raw
go.
for the first episode.
Okay, hey, we gonna get raw. But listen, how about if you make more money than your significant other?
Ooh.
Are you asking me?
I'm asking.
I'm thinking about my answer.
I mean, I'm just
I'm
saying. No.
asking-
I'm saying, okay, so you're asking me, how is it to make more money than...
How do you think that man feels that he has a woman that makes more money than him?
I could only
Okay.
assume that it would have to be a man that is very secure within himself to date a woman that makes more money than him. Like, you would have to be, it goes back to, there again, having a man that's secure within himself. Like, I love my girl, I love my woman, I love my wife, and it doesn't matter what she makes, because we gonna be together. She's not gonna leave me. She's not gonna, you know, make me feel less of a man because I don't make as much money as she does. So
Right.
you gotta find somebody that...
And I think it's levels to it. Like, when you say making more money, like, what's the gap between the salaries also? You know, because if he's doing his thing, but he just happens to make a little bit less than me, then that's fine. But if I'm like making 100,000 and he making 30,000, like,
I mean,
I don't know if I can handle
you
it.
don't
You want
know?
him to go find that extra 60.
Exactly.
I
You
mean,
need to
extra
go
70,
find that
excuse me,
extra 60.
extra 70.
Yeah.
I don't agree. I mean,
You don't agree?
I don't.
You don't want somebody to try to match your energy?
I mean, yeah, I want them to be motivated, but if, you know, you're supposed to have each other's back. And, like, I want the Beyonce and Jay-Z relationship. I want, like, I mean, shit, I'm pretty sure B makes more money than, I mean, I don't know. They up there.
I
But you
mean,
get what I'm saying? Like,
That's what I want to. I aspire to have like a, and I don't aspire to be like anybody, but I aspire to have that type of relationship because they let each other be themselves.
But see, I don't mind having somebody's back. I don't want to have your shoulders, your spine, your lower. Like, I can't. Like, that's not gonna work because then, where's the man role at that? Like, I
Okay,
need
so-
you to be a man. Like,
Okay,
a man
so-
is supposed to do two things in life. What?
Protect and provide. I understand. I totally understand where you're coming from. I think for me, it's not really so much about how much money he makes. It's about what he's doing to be better.
Exactly.
To constantly be better. I don't really care about what he makes. I care more about like, okay, are you aspiring to do this and do that? So,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, I can see it.
okay.
Mm.
Well, I mean, I'm a little different because I'm no man. I am a little.
So where do you fit in with
Exactly.
this?
And
Where
I
do
just
you
know,
fit in
where
with
do
this?
I fit? Like, you know, I am a lady too.
Okay, but you take the masculine
I do
role.
take the masculine role, but if my lady makes more money than me, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. You know, it's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, you're gonna make
You
me
know,
cry.
I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. I grind. I
I mean,
grind it all
it's
this
nothing
time.
wrong with that, but I
Yeah.
hope you don't want it to stay like that.
I'm a grind. If she got it like that, she gonna help me get where I need to go. You get what I'm saying? If you got it like that, help me get what I need.
I prefer like I would like 70 him, 30 me, but I'll settle for 60 him, 40 me.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
That's not fair. So you want 50-50?
It's not that. I do believe that a man or a person that portrays the masculine role, because I'm no man. I have to be clear with this, okay? I'm no man, but I have to let it be known that a man is supposed to provide and everything else. But don't get into, I think what would attract a man more, and we're going to get into it a little bit later because we have a man here, okay?
Okay.
Because I can't speak for that.
For a man, okay.
I can't speak for a
Respect.
man. But I think it would be more attractive if a woman sometimes be like, hey, boo, I got the bottle tonight. I think that'll turn a man on. A man always buying
No, that's
popping
not true.
Okay,
Listen,
we'll see.
let me and I'm not saying this because I'm not a man, but at the same time, the way you're saying it, men don't want women to go and be a man.
They don't,
and I
but-
had to learn that myself. Men, let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish. Men don't want a woman to go. I think a man wants a woman to be able to have her own and be able to take care of herself and provide, but he doesn't necessarily want her to do what he does.
It's just
And
not,
I've been learning that.
It's not that he wants that.
You just said,
no, listen.
well, if a girl...
I think that a man will find it attractive that you did it. It's not that he couldn't got that bottle himself. He could have, but just you even coming
But
out
I
and
think
saying
for
That's
the
not
male
what I'm
ego,
saying.
like
it don't look like you using it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
that's-
I think for the male ego, it would never
Do
look right
something.
for the receipt to come to me when we in a club to sign for a bottle.
No,
Like,
then that's
no.
what I'm saying. You're talking about a few different things. Now, if you're talking about going and getting food or something, yeah, of course, that's what you're supposed to do. As a lady, you pick up the check from time to time. You talking about buying bottles in the club? Ain't no man gonna let no woman do that. I don't know who you dating.
I mean, I'm not saying
Well,
that.
you
I
know-
just use it as a prime example. But like
That's not
sometimes
an
you have to.
example.
Sometimes I'm saying y'all can pick up a tab. Y'all can do that. The
that's
show.
not what we're
Okay, pick up a
saying.
tab.
A tab
sometimes.
is cool. A tab is cool.
Right.
A
They
tab is
like
cool.
gifts too.
Especially
They like
once-
gifts and nice things too. I be down. Like, come on. I mean, seriously.
I can
But
do
like I
some
said, I
cologne.
can't speak for a man. I cannot speak for a man. I have a lady that has really like, showed out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like to be like, I didn't ask for those things. I can buy my own shit.
Okay, we know that, but
Okay.
what I'm saying is you're talking about a lady doing something that is a male's job.
Right.
Is a male's response.
I'm glad we have a man here.
Listen,
I'm glad we have a man here.
I came to your club on a Thursday night.
Yes.
It was your birthday,
Mhm.
and he came with me. He was uncomfortable because he's a straight man.
Okay.
It was just a date.
Yeah.
He bought a bottle. Why would I look buying a bottle for me and him?
I mean, I guess the image, yes. I guess no man would probably want you to do that, but I'm just saying, like, I use that as an example. I wasn't saying, like, do that.
Now, if
But
I
I'm
feel like
saying-
I want to go to a comedy show and he's like at work, I might go ahead and buy those tickets and be like, babe, I got us tickets to a comedy show. I got us tickets
I think
to a
what
movie.
it all boils down to is that you just used the wrong example.
I think I used the wrong example.
You used the wrong example.
I think I might have used the wrong
You
example
did,
because
yeah.
I don't think no man would want the lady to buy a bottle
Yeah,
in the
picking
club.
up a check here and there.
Here and there. What is here and there?
You know what?
Pick it up.
You just need to be the female in
female,
your relationship.
right. It's
You don't
not-
need to be the male because you want
I'm
too
just saying,
much of what.
I'm speaking for the men because they're
You're
not
not
gonna
speaking
speak.
for the men.
Well, we got
no
one here.
man that is a manly man wants a woman to do what he can do, and I had to learn that. And I'm
But
just
you don't know
telling you
what he
from
can do?
experience.
You don't know what
Listen
he can
to, Let
do.
me tell you. Can I tell you
We
something,
know,
please?
but-
I used to go. I would go out or whatever, hang out or whatever. And say I go out with a guy or whatever. As soon as the bill come, I'm reaching for the bill like I'm a man, and they looking at me. I'm thinking to myself, no, I can take care of myself. Whatever,
But see
whatever.
that-
No, let me finish
Okay,
though.
all right.
And I finally had a guy tell me, listen, I know that you can take care of yourself. You don't have to prove to me that you can take care of yourself and that you're doing well. I am the man, and I'm going to take care of this.
Okay, so you
so-
made my point. Okay, what you did was you held your hand out to get the tab. That's what I'm saying. They see that. Don't just sit back and just wait for the man to.
We don't do that. That's not what we said. But I'm not.
Y'all
picking
do
up-
that
I'm
with
not-
me, or y'all gonna be eating salads.
But listen,
Try that with me. Yeah, I want to see that you even tried, and I'll be like, okay.
but
I know.
but
Let me do it.
you're speaking from a relationship point of
I'm
view.
just speaking on
Someone
period.
who's
Yo, you
not
did
in
not
a
say-
relationship.
Because I'm trying to see the realness
Wait,
of a
time out,
woman.
time
I'm not
out.
about to
Did you
sit here. I need to make sure it's love there. You ain't gonna about to sit there and just
But
twiddle your little
listen,
toes.
as someone
and
who's
then-
not in a relationship, I'm not. If you want to take me out, I'm not reaching for the bill. I'm sorry, you asked to take me
That'll
out.
be your last date
no,
with me.
no.
That'll be your last date with me, okay? right, like get a man up here. 'Cause
No,
I mean,
listen. I totally I understand where you're coming from.
Note to self, don't date Casey.
Don't listen. No, I am gonna reach for the bill, and the reason why I say that is because I mean, like I said, I feel like you.
Wait,
every
I
a
woman
woman,
because I need to see.
a woman
her
should
face.
be able to pick up a check here and there. So I understand where you're coming from.
Thank you.
Am I gonna grab for the bill every time? No. But I will grab for the bill because what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna ever have a man take me somewhere and feed me and give me drinks and this and this and that. I'm never gonna have him do something for me that I can't already do for myself.
Exactly. Like if I can do these things
You
for-
just cheat.
I
You
mean,
just cheat.
It's not that
you
I'm
just
cheat.
said that you're gonna feed her salad. Okay, I'm done.
It's not, okay. It's not that. I'm making a point. Like, stop sitting here and sitting back all the
You
time.
just said that.
And waiting for men. It's not fair to them that they got to sit back and pay for every fucking thing. all
You
the time.
asked me to go out, pay.
Okay, if I ask you to go, but I mean, like, we're gonna go
It's
out.
not that I can't do it myself. I can pay my own bill.
Yeah.
I'm good over here.
Just show it, because I'm pretty
But
sure
you
that man gonna be like,
asked me
nah,
for
boo,
my
I got
time.
it. They're gonna
You
be like,
came
I
in
got
my
it. What you
face
doing?
and you was like, yo, man, let me take you out. Like,
Yeah.
take me out. Show me.
Okay,
Show
yes.
me.
And you know what Casey's gonna take you? Five Guys. You going to Five Guys?
So we can get some
You want a large, medium, or small?
some Alfredo.
You want a small, medium, or large? What do you want? It's no shame in my
can't
game.
lie.
Like I said, I keep it raw. I keep it real. Listen, I've always picked up bills. I've always took care of my
The Five
ladies.
Guys bills.
All of them.
Listen, she took her girl.
All
Like, y'all,
of
I
them.
gotta tell y'all this. She took her girl to Roof Chris the other day, right? And so
Wait,
Was
this
that-
is cut. Okay, next. Cut. Are you really gonna go there? You really wanna put so? You said we won't go do that. Off limits, bitch. No, hell no.
My name
Y'all
is Bennett and I ain't
y'all,
in
she
it.
called me. She was like, "This bill was $300."
What the fuck did she get? Like, I'm sitting there watching, she like, and y'all do that. Lobster, the biggest, the highest fucking shit. You know you wouldn't do that shit if you was by yourself and paying that shit yourself. Hell no, let me get a salad with ranch. That's what y'all fucking doing.
Did she put some shrimp
Y'all
in there?
don't be
though?
doing that shit. Y'all using the man. Come on, man. Y'all go out there and get the highest. I did take her. And I looked at the damn menu.
She called me immediately and said, "The bill was $300."
I looked at my lady. I said,
Did y'all have drinks? Was it drinks for the
yeah, I
bill?
mean, the drinks was fine and everything. I seen her when she ordered. And she said,
She ordered an extra.
so when
lobster
they
tail.
order, you know that order, you pick up the menu. Look. Like, you just had to get the most. You just seen the ultimate feast. That's all you seen on that bitch.
She got the large.
And you got the-
she got the large.
Come on, that ain't fair. I'm looking at your ass like, come on, don't do that. Because you wouldn't have did it if you was by yourself. If you was by yourself, you would have got the seaside the trio. The seaside shrimp trio. You ain't getting no fucking ultimate. All right.
So since we talk about Ruth Preston, I mean, we could take this from one of our previous conversations. On a first date, where's a man supposed to take you?
The finest restaurant there is. You want to show off. You want to
No,
go.
don't take me to the finest restaurant if that's not what you can keep up. If you can't keep that up, don't take me to the.
Men don't go. Don't do it then.
No,
y'all,
no,
it's
listen, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying every time we eat. I'm a very simple girl. So every time we go eat, we don't have to go somewhere luxury. But if I'm in the mood for that, and then you like, well, you know, I don't have a problem with paying for it, but don't.
So the next week I gotta take you. I gotta take you back there.
I cannot with these two.
Okay.
Come on, man. You gotta stop doing that. Well, I did say we were gonna bring a man on set.
Yes.
All right. And he
She
was
needed
my
some help.
person that I wanted to come on.
Backup.
Some backup.
This is my baby
Some
daddy.
backup, yeah.
Sorry for those women out there. That I'm sorry, but this is my baby daddy. He is sexy. He is. Oh my God.
He smells good.
He does smell good.
Okay, y'all
Thank
get off.
you, thank you,
Don't
thank you.
start. Don't start. I already told y'all before we started.
Listen, there's
Leave him
nothing
alone.
like a man that smells good. I mean, I'm not, pressing up or nothing, but you
Okay.
smell really, really good.
Well,
Thank you. I
you're into
appreciate that.
fashion, fragrances. What's like your favorite fragrance right now?
My favorite fragrance probably is I love Bond, obviously, but my probably favorite is Mason Kirk Dijon. I don't know if anybody knows. Well, you probably know about that one. Yeah, that's my absolute favorite, like of all scents.
So you don't do.
I like Creed too, though. Aventus for women smells really, really, really good.
So you don't do Bath and Body Works.
Anyway,
I
let's
don't.
get back on
I don't do
topic.
Bath and Body Works.
Okay, it's okay.
I have sensitive
That's
skin. It's not because of
Cause they got
cost or
some nice.
anything.
Cause you one time you was like, "What you got on?" I couldn't even say what I had on. Like,
All right, focus,
Anyway,
guys. Back
I-
on topic.
I said, bonjour.
Who do we
I said
have with us?
bonjour.
Back on topic. Back
I
on
named so
topic.
much. Oh yeah, it's exclusive. You don't know. I didn't tell you.
Okay,
but,
Casey,
okay,
go.
all right. But anyway, yes, we have Drew Covington, and oh my gosh, I met him. He's always when I be at the spots. You know, I ain't gonna put him on blast. He'll be out sometimes, and he would just always fly. And he always came up to me and just congratulate either what I had on or that I'm doing. He knew a lot what I was doing with the entertainment, and I just, I fell in love with Drew Covington.
She really did.
I did. I talk about him all the time. But I'm just glad that you're here.
Oh,
Thank
I'm
you.
happy
Thank you
to
for
be
joining
here.
us.
I'm happy to
Yes.
be here for sure.
Thank you for joining us.
But like the bio, I want you, Illy, can you tell the people more
So
about
we did
Drew?
a little bit of research on you, and I think the thing that interested me the most about you was that you are very, very, very successful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and when I say success, I don't, people like attribute success to like money, and it's not so much money. I read like where you come from and like some of the nonprofits that you have, and like I think that's absolutely amazing. So can you tell us a little bit about like yourself?
Yeah, so I'm an entertainment and business lawyer and an entrepreneur. I'm pretty much like, I love business. I'm obsessed with business, you know what I'm saying? So any type of business situation that makes sense, I'm interested in. So a lot of my time goes into that. But I also, when you are successful, I feel like you're supposed to give back. So community service is big for me too. And so like my nonprofit is called Insightful Visionaries. My mother is actually blind. So yeah, so it's like, we donate money towards research for, blind people, developing different technology and developing like cures to different diseases that can cause you to go blind. So yeah, so on the community service side and, giving back side, that's part of, that's part of what I do. So outside of that, with me being an entertainment lawyer,
Let me stop you there because I used to want to do entertainment law when I was younger. So tell me, out of all of the type of different industries in law you could have got into, what made you want to do entertainment law?
So when I was in law school, I wanted to be a criminal lawyer.
Okay.
And when I finished law school, I was working with some criminal law firms, but I noticed like right now in life, it wasn't really exciting for me. I want to help people get out of trouble, but as we all know, like, it's a lot of crazy systematic stuff going on in the world. And like when I was in law school, I wanted to, I wanted to be like a freedom fighter, you feel me? But like,
That's dope.
you definitely got to dedicate your life to that. And that's something I still want to do when I get a little bit older. But right now, I kind of want to do something that I'm very interested in so that I can really dedicate like 100% of my time to it. But so I chose the entertainment law because I used to do music. So I used to rap and produce. I still, write music. Nah,
Come on, you gotta give us a little 16.
Look,
I know
man,
you got
listen,
something.
one of my clients,
I did radio.
I got these clients. I got these clients in Atlanta, right? And they just actually, I was down there doing some work with them, and we was in the studio, and I was telling them too how I got into entertainment law. They like, oh nah, you got to get in the booth. Like, no lie, made me record 2 songs before I left with Not Let Me Leave. Yeah.
Come on,
Like,
you gotta give us a 16.
Nah,
Come on.
I ain't got.
Come
I
on.
don't have a 16 tonight. I don't have a 16.
Okay.
But yeah, I might drop an album or something by the end of the year.
Okay.
Nah, I'm playing.
I'm like, damn, he do everything.
Nah,
like,
I'm joking. I'd rather just like right now I'm trying to write music and shop songs to people.
That's dope.
Like
Oh,
on the
you're a
side,
writer
so,
too.
yeah,
I did
so-
read that.
That's
So let me
behind
ask you this:
music.
are you more into, as far as your writing? Do you write like love songs, R&B, or are you more of like a writer for like rap? Like,
So it's crazy, right? So I feel like I write really good love songs, R&B songs, but I'm probably too shy to like perform them. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
okay.
saying? So like if I had an artist. I want an R&B artist.
So
you
you
know
wanna-
what I'm
so
saying?
you
Like,
like-
I want to find an R&B
And
artist
that's
for
my
sure.
genre.
'Cause-
I love
but I like
R&B.
rap. That's fun. That's like fun music. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But like R&B stuff, you can tell stories through rap too. But R&B, like I kind of like, you know what I'm saying, doing that type of music too.
I did see that you had
Different type
a development company. So is your development company with like artists?
Yeah. So
Okay.
definitely, I hope artists like. So one of the things about becoming an artist is like, it's a lot of talent, but you have to have a whole brand behind who you are as an artist. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like, just because you can rap doesn't mean that people are going to automatically attract to you. These days, people attract to brands. So people have to really figure out who they are as an artist, and that's part of what the artist development is, whether it's like something about your look that's a signature about you that you're always going to have, you know what I'm saying, or if it's a saying that you say, or if it's whatever your brand name is that you know that you wear, you put on merch and things like that.
Right.
So it's like who you really are as an artist, like things that I can identify with you when I think of, okay, this artist, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the artist development process, and also like helping people learn how to perform, learn how to do interviews, you know what I'm saying, do photo shoots, things like that. Like, because even me, I feel like I'm awkward at photo shoots. So like I know a creative director
I don't see it.
that can,
I don't see how you're awkward. I really
I feel like
don't.
I am. I guess they just get some good shots, but but we'll bring in whoever we need to bring in to teach people things. It's just about them wanting to learn it. So
Okay.
I want to be the next Young M.A.
hey, look, we can put
You
it
gotta
together.
write some
You got
songs
you.
for her.
I think I can do
See,
it. If
think
I
about
come out with a hot song,
you got the personality that fans would attract to. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Think about it
making
though.
a
A lot of
blush, making a
artists,
blush.
have terrible personalities. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's why you have to do
And it
so
makes
much
it
to
hard
get them
to
where they
interview
are.
artists when
Right.
they have those type of personalities.
Like I feel like Cardi B is so successful because her personality is so bubbly and so
Yeah,
open.
absolutely.
Like before she was a big artist, she was on the social media like open with everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like her personality is really something I felt like drove her career. So
Who's your
that's
favorite
something to
artist?
think about. Oh man, I love so many different genres of music
Okay.
and different like I couldn't even
do you listen to
couldn't-
gospel?
like I can give you my favorite hip hop. Yeah, I do, but my fault. I ain't mean to ignore that.
Because I thought I was the only one going to the club listening to gospel
No,
music.
no,
I had to
I
get
listen
my
to
life
gospel
together
music.
so I
I
got
I'll
to
put
the
gospel
club.
on a Sunday.
My,
I will.
Yeah.
my favorite hip hop group though is probably like Outkast.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like hip hop group. Yeah.
Okay.
That's dope. Andre
Like, all the
3000
way
is
around.
one of the greatest
Yeah.
rappers.
One-
of all
yeah,
time.
definitely.
They're
Yeah.
super
What-
creative and you know what I'm saying. They got a little weirdness to them. I like that. That's
But see,
Yeah.
if you're an artist, I can see how you would like Outkast because they create art.
right,
So,
right.
yeah.
From they was wearing crazy, clothes. So the
Yeah.
music was different.
Absolutely.
Like they,
Illy,
been on
slide
country
over. This is my
beats and
baby
all
daddy.
kinds
You
of-
is in the way. You in my way. I don't like this. This my baby
Well,
daddy.
listen, we definitely could talk to you in this conversation. I think can go all
Oh,
over the
yeah, for
place.
sure, for
But
sure.
what we wanted to ask you to help Casey over there with some
Thank you,
backup.
because I was getting hounded.
Business and relationships, have they been successful for you? What are complications that you may have faced? What do you think about that?
So I feel like where I'm at with like business and success and stuff, certain things in my life probably suffer because of the success that I have been able to accumulate or whatever. So relationships is definitely one of them. I think probably that suffers because of and it's probably part because I put a lot of my time into business. So relationships take a lot of time. For sure.
Absolutely.
I
So,
have time. I'll take
so
all
look
the time
like-
you need.
And I feel like two people have to they gotta be on the same page when it comes to the time and the communication. Because if not, then it's gonna be a lot of tension. And,
So
know
you
what I'm
feel
saying?
like
That-
your partner has to be someone who's a go-getter and has her own thing going on?
Like, what do you look for in a
Yeah.
partner if you are looking? Casey,
Um,
listen to this.
Yeah, I'm already here. You ain't gotta sit here and tell the world. I'm already here, baby.
Shut up,
So
Casey.
for me,
Okay.
right, like of course I like an independent woman, but I feel like I'm a self-sufficient man, right? So it's not really a lot of stuff that I need. So I need like the deepest stuff from a relationship. Like,
Absolutely.
I need to feel like you actually care about me. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So one of those things is like with my time, right? You got to understand what I'm doing in life and what my job is and things like that. You have to understand where my time goes sometimes, right?
I
So
said that earlier.
Yeah.
Like someone who approaches you or gets involved with you needs to understand your industry, what's required.
right.
So yeah.
And then another big thing for me is like in my life, so like I said, certain areas of my life lack because others, are a little more elevated or whatever, right? So I feel like if somebody could get to know me, I mean I can tell you too, but if somebody could get to know me and see like, oh, I see he's lacking in these areas of life, let me try to help him, you know what I'm saying, in
Oh,
those
that's
areas.
dope.
It's gonna make me think like, all right, she kinda she's really into me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like today, I mean, these days, like, people aren't really into each other like they used to be. Like, back in the day, like, when I was in high school and, like, middle school, like, people be damn near about to die for somebody. Like, they're so in love,
Like,
right?
you can't breathe, you can't
You
eat,
feel-
you can't
Yeah,
do
leaving
nothing.
notes at your
Now it's
locker.
like, now it's like, whatever, like, it's a million
Do you
niggas,
like
it's a
me,
million
yes or no?
females, you know,
Baby.
so.
Baby.
Right, you feel me? So I feel like it's a little different. So
Do you
it's
think
so
the internet
easy.
plays a part in that? Like, because there's so much
Yes.
access to people?
Definitely.
Yes.
And see, I'm one of those people, like, if social media wasn't my business, I wouldn't even
You wouldn't
have
be on
social
it. That's the
media.
same. That's the
Nah.
same thing
Yeah.
I said.
Because like, and I would love, like, I've taken breaks from social media, but it definitely affects my business. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'll just like take breaks from posting personal stuff.
Right.
But
Absolutely.
social media today
Mm-hmm.
definitely has people with different expectations that aren't realistic,
Right.
because they looking at, I can paint whatever picture I want for you on the internet. For real,
Absolutely.
you know?
Right.
Like, I could make us look in love and we could be fighting every night.
Right.
Every night.
Just
every
like,
night.
you know, a lot of stars, when we hear about the crazy stuff they going through, we like, oh, but they look so happy. But yeah, they got
Yeah.
real life shit
Yeah,
going
they
on
do.
too. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like,
Facts.
but they
Divorced the next day, and they
you
done
know?
fucking put a picture up with them kissing.
Right.
Like,
You feel
oh
me?
my
So social
god.
media definitely, I feel like, it portrays, it's like another person in your relationship.
Yeah,
sometimes,
it
you
it's
know what I'm
bad.
saying?
It's bad.
terrible.
And I'm
It's
one of those
bad.
people, like, we're in a relationship, me and, like you said earlier, I'm really discreet, right?
You're very, very discreet.
Me and you in a relationship, me and you are in this relationship. Like, I don't
Absolutely.
really, I
The
know you're gonna
world
talk to
doesn't
your
have to
friends
know.
about stuff and things like that, but they not in our relationship. So
Right.
everything got to be handled at home first before, you know, it goes anywhere. It don't need to go nowhere else, actually.
Right.
But from the house. you
I
know?
have a
Absolutely.
random question for you, and I just like to know like the type of energy that I'm around. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Okay, Pisces.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know much about Pisces.
Neither do I.
As long as you're not like a Virgo or something like that, I want to kill all them.
Oh, Lord.
All of them.
You heard it first.
Right.
Okay.
Aries too.
Wait, hold up.
Look,
I
that's
like
right.
you.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, that's right
Hold
before.
up.
Listen, yeah. Oh my God.
Hold up.
I love
Don't
them.
know
I
too
love them,
much
but I
about
want to
the
kill
zodiacs.
them.
Oh, no, that's right after
Don't.
Pisces, I think. What's that, April or
Yes,
something?
April.
Yeah,
We're right
yeah.
after you.
So if you find the right one, which I'm right here, okay? you find the right one, going into business with someone. That,
Would you go into
Would you
business
go into
with
business
your
with your
significant other?
significant other? Because I'm right here,
So-
and I need to know.
So even I'm related like this. Even with my friends, right? Some of my best friendships, we can get money together because
Yeah.
I feel like if we can break that barrier, money situations get weird sometimes with people, right? It's always an uncomfortable conversation. So if we can break that barrier to where it's no jealousy about who's making what, and you know what I'm saying, we can make money together, like, and it's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that kind of makes my friendships better sometimes. Although I do have a lot of friends that we can't do no money situations together, you feel me?
Right.
But in a relationship, I do feel like I could, you know, do some business with my significant other, because I would, you know, I want anything that I know, I want to be able to teach her too, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa.
Thank
so
you,
like,
baby.
Casey,
That's so crazy. I like to play devil's advocate. Do you feel like how you are in a relationship is how you will be in business? Because for me, I feel like how my friends are in our friendship will come through in how they will be in business.
or can you cut it off? Like if you're doing business with your significant other, y'all working together, y'all living
Yes.
together. Like, do you think that could work?
Right.
I could cut it off, but see, when it comes to business, I'm definitely like, I kind of I have a blueprint for a business, right? And I
Yeah.
want to stick to it.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, just because it's like sometimes it's about committing to doing certain things every time, and you know, that's kind of what helps a business be successful. Like sometimes you be like, I don't gotta do that this week, or I'm a, you know, change something up that I usually do, and then that's when things start going differently. You know what I'm saying? So like even down to just simple routines that you're supposed to do with your
Right.
business. Like I have a boat business, right? Every time the boat goes out, it needs to be clean when it comes back. When it, you know, if I don't want to clean it one time, I got another party coming. I got to clean it before that party. I got to get there early. It just kind of
Yeah.
threw off.
Right.
Like if I would have cleaned it and covered it up after the last one, it's ready to go for new business the next day. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Without nothing in.
So you
in-
have a
in front of
routine
it.
that you
So-
try to stick to.
Yeah, so when it comes to business, I am kind of like, all my friends are definitely, I'm sure I'm the one that they like, oh, this dude is a stick in the mud. Like,
Yes.
but I want us to win, you feel me? So
Absolutely.
like, I feel like when I'm around people like that, I like it too. So I might be like, oh, this dude an asshole, but we're going to win though. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I know he's going to protect this investment, going to make sure it happens. So, but I don't think that I'm the same way in business as I am in a relationship.
Really?
But if we, nah, I don't. But if we was
That's a good
together
thing,
and we
though.
doing
Yeah,
business, I
that
might be
is.
like, hey, you did that, what you supposed to do today, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? We might supposed to be on relationship time right
Right.
now, but I might be like, hey, you did
Did
that
you
earlier,
take care
right?
of that? Yeah.
Okay, bet. All right.
So if there's complications or disagreements within the business, does that come home?
Does it fall into the relationship?
Does it funnel into the relationship?
Nah, because business you're gonna have, like I tell people, every business is gonna have headaches to it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta figure out what you can deal with. So I feel like that has to stay with the business.
I mean, I kind of like it.
And
Like if I was
I-
bad in a business, like tame me in
Bring
a
it home.
relationship.
Yeah. Nah, I would try to leave it in the business just because I wouldn't want to become just like this crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Situation.
Yeah. So, and I had to work on, because like even with being a lawyer, like I have to work on not bringing my work home. So that's why I say that. I try to like separate it,
Separate
because I need some kind of time to rest my brain, like from business. Because
Yes.
I'm always thinking about, dang, like I'll be laying in the bed thinking about some,
Think about your next move. Like,
Right.
what am I gonna do next?
right, you know what I'm saying? So,
Well, speaking of your brain, I do appreciate you letting us come and pick your brain.
Yeah, we
Get
gonna
to
cut
know
this
you.
because y'all vaginas probably done
Oh
got
my
all.
God, will you
Everybody,
please?
sorry. No, but seriously, no, I am the gayest of gay, and like I love my lady, but when I see an attractive man, I will definitely tell them that they are attractive. Andrew or Drew, Drew Covington, I appreciate you. You can be my boyfriend. You
Oh
can
my
have
gosh.
you can have as many women as you want. As many women as you
Oh,
want.
man.
I just definitely, I love your energy. I love what you do. Keep going, man. And like, it's just a pleasure you sitting here sipping with
Yes.
us
thank you, yeah, for
and
sure.
talking.
I
confessing.
gotta ask you though, because I'm a fashion girl, so like I love fashion. Like that's my ultimate like passion.
For sure.
What's your favorite designer?
Oh man, that's tough.
If you don't have a favorite, it's cool because I have a couple. So
Yeah, I would
I have a
definitely have a
couple.
couple because, and there's so much new stuff coming out. Like,
absolutely.
it's kind of like running circles around old designers now. I really don't know what would be
Okay,
my
let me ask you
favorite. I
this.
like so many different, like from high end designer to just local stuff.
Yeah,
To, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying, like boutiques and.
My question to you is then, what's the most staple piece that a man should have in his wardrobe?
You said staple? What do you-
Yeah,
what do you
like
mean?
a piece that you like. If you're going out, what's one piece that you feel like a man absolutely has to have in his wardrobe? It doesn't have to necessarily. It could be jewelry. It could be anything. I think I know what you're gonna say, but I'm gonna wait to see.
Oh man, I gotta have two.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll probably say watch.
I knew you were gonna say
And
that.
and I like jackets, like coats, jackets,
like
stuff
jackets,
like that.
too,
Yeah,
yeah.
like so. I feel like your coat sometimes will kind of have your presence in the room. You know what I'm saying? So,
I've kind of, because I did my research. Shut up, Casey. I did my research and I noticed that you wear a lot of nice fly peacoats. Like I'm a
I
fall
love
girl,
peacoats,
so
yeah, me
fall
too.
is
I love
my
fall.
season. You
To
know, because I
dress.
can put my boots on, I can put my
Yeah.
coats on, I can
Got
put
like
my hats
Chelsea
on.
boots and the
Absolutely,
peacoat,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. See, somebody that can really do it all, because like I said, I see you in your element when you're working. And, you know, like I said, I'm a fashion person, so I'm like looking through the Instagram and I'm looking through, I'm like, yo, he really can like put it together
Put it
for work.
together.
And he can then put it together to go out. Like, you know, everybody can't do that.
so I don't feel like women that be trying to like talk to me. I don't feel like they do no research like that.
Are you
I don't
heard
feel like they
it?
think
And I'm
about
over
it
here
that much.
mad over here. Like, you heard it, lady.
Over here got a
Do
whole-
your research.
I think the most important thing and the reason why we really wanted to bring you on today is because we love to see our people. And don't get me wrong, I love all races, all ethnicities. But to see a black man excel, and then you're from Raleigh,
Right.
like, you know, I'm not from Raleigh. She's from Raleigh. She's from New York. I'm from Burlington.
Eflin,
I'm from Burlington. It's a
Eflin.
little town by
Down
Greensboro.
40.
Yeah, down 40, exactly.
You know the sign
I
that
used
say
to live in
Eflin?
Greensboro.
Eflin,
That's why I went to
exit,
law school. I
yeah.
used to pass that sign.
That's where she from.
Anyway, no, like to see a black man excel, and then on top of it, you're very like humble.
Yes.
You don't,
Yeah.
you know,
You
you
have
don't
great
come off
energy.
as like I'm better than you or I'm this, I'm that. Like, and you know, you like the fact that you said you have your nonprofit and you give back. That's one of the biggest things for me, because some people will make it and then leave and then forget about where they came from. So
Just to speak on that, the humble thing is like, I feel like when you do too much, you give people they want to see you fail. You know what I'm saying? So like,
yes.
I just try to
Alright.
keep it cool. I'm
Yeah.
trying to maintain.
Let
and
me
keep
tell
it
you
going.
though,
I don't-
Drew. You
I don't
asked
want
me to go
nobody
out the other
praying on my
night.
downfall.
Look.
Listen, okay?
Look, Drew was like, "You coming out?" And I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go out and swing through." And I thought he was swinging through too. He come in and have the whole stage. I'm like, "You didn't swing
I
through.
was
You already had
supposed
this plan. Like, you had the whole."
Originally, I was supposed to be swinging through
Okay.
in and out. Like every now and then, I just pop up in the club for like 30 minutes.
And you
be
be so
gone.
cool. I love it. I love it. I
Everybody
love
start
it.
coming like, "Yo, you going out?" I'm like, "All right, pull up."
And then another thing about you too, like we've already touched on like the discreet, you know, but you're like not only are you successful, you're attractive, you know, you dress very well, you have a very good like your mannerism is like you're such a gentleman. I never see him when I do see him out. I never see him in anybody's face. He never allows
No.
anyone to be in his face. He's always like he's like me. I'm always in the cut, you know, like so.
Every female that tries to talk to me, the first thing they be like, "Oh, I know you be in all the girls, you be hollering at all the." And I don't even do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like especially like on Instagram. I'm not trying to be all in your DMs because I know it's like 50 other dudes in your DMs, right? I'm probably 51. You probably a little tired for the day, like you. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like you might have wanted to talk to me, but you a little exhausted because you've been doing this all day with niggas. You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you
So,
like a woman that slides in your DM?
An
I like a
aggressive
woman. I'm not necessarily aggressive, but I do like a woman that takes like you know
Initiative.
What I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, that's enough. Is
Like-
what we done?
Because then I know like definitely you like all right. It's a million niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and it's probably vice versa too. Women feel that way, but I just feel like dudes be so thirsty these days.
Yes.
I don't even be feeling
Listen,
like
yo, the
trying to holler
message
at you,
requests
'cause
be like at 100,
Yo.
and I'd be like,
I'm like I'm a holler at you. Gonna think I'm just like homeboy that was hollering at you earlier, just
Right.
cause you
So
know.
I'm
what
not trying to put you
saying?
on. Are you single?
Yeah, I'm single.
Okay, you are single. Keep it that way. Listen, let's go ahead and get out of here because it's getting heated. But y'all tune in. For
wait,
next
wait.
week. What
No, we
doing?
have to let everybody know, you know, where to find you. Can
Yes,
you give
yes.
everybody your social media handles, your obviously your law business. Let everybody know how they can get in contact with you.
Oh yeah, my Instagram is $1 Million ESQ. Website is thecovingtonlaw.com. You can find contact info on either one of those when it comes to phone numbers, emails, whatever. So
If you do music, he said he's looking for an artist, but if you trash, don't waste his time.
Don't waste his
Okay.
time.
No.
not even about being trash, just like you know what I'm saying. Really
be motivated.
Really be
Yeah.
Like you gotta dedicate your life to music if you want to be a musician. Like
Yeah.
that's
Right.
one of the things about me becoming a lawyer. I had to dedicate my life to that for a few years, and that was hard for me because it was like sacrifice.
That
you feel me?
bar,
So,
I hear,
yeah,
is
it's-
crazy.
It's wild. I'd never do it again.
But you don't have to though, so
Yeah,
that's a good
thank
thing.
God,
Right?
you know what I'm saying? Nah,
It was God that got you through that, right?
right. No, for sure. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, yeah, seriously, yeah.
Yeah.
Through the whole process. 'Cause, yeah.
Well, thank you
Well,
so
thank
much
you.
for joining
For
us.
sure.
Like we were excited to have you on. We're excited that this
Especially
actually
for our
happened.
first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank y'all for having me, for
Yeah.
sure.
Thank you.
So we want to thank you all for tuning in with us. Like, it was definitely fun being here with you guys.
Yeah, my social media, you can find me at Italy Murphy. I also have a real estate page. I do real estate in North Carolina, and that's at Deluxe Realtor Italy, and that's Italy Italie. Yes, that's my real name. That's not a fake name.
You do commercial real estate too?
I'm trying to get into that.
Look at
That's
look
where the
at
money
Yeah.
is.
look at
Networking.
Yeah.
Okay, but we
We're gonna cut all this out. Can you just give your social media?
okay. My social media is caseking.ent, and y'all follow me, please follow me.
Yeah.
Yes.
For
On
sure.
Facebook, Case King. Yeah. Twitter, Case King. Everything's Case King.
Okay, and for me, you can find me at Miss K. Spice. That's MISSK. Spice. Well, I want to thank you all for tuning in with us. We had such a great conversation that I think we're all out of champagne right
We
now.
are.
So make sure you tune in to our next one. We'll be coming soon. You can check our social medias to find out when. And yeah, make sure you come sit with us each and every time.
Them slick girls get me every time. Them slick girls could get every time. Them slick girls get me every time. Them slick girls could get every time.